I go to Muslim church.
Yes, I do.
Yes, of course. I go to St. Joseph Lima.
Yes.
Do I go to church? Yes, of course I go to church.
No.
Actually, I don't, because I have their religion. I'm, yeah. So I don't go there, but I go to mosque, sometimes.
No, I don't go to church.
I go to church, yes.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't go to church. Sorry.
If you had a dream church, you were to have your own very dream church, how would it look like?
It doesn't mean how it looks like. I want more people, big and more people with it, so I can pray with more people. As many people. Church shouldn't be closed. It should be open for every time, 24 hours, so everybody can go anytime.
First of all, I would have it big enough to have lots of program for youth. It wouldn't have to look like the typical church. It would look like any place that anybody is welcome. Sometimes churches, when it look like church, people don't want to be a part of it. But if it looks like just a nice building, people tend to want to more. They feel less intimidated when it's as I said, when it looks like a church, nobody wants to go. But if it looks like just a nice building, a lot of people would just, even curiosity would let them go in. Make it big enough and it's attractive. They don't have to have a steeple and all this kind of thing to say it's a church. But I know for sure I would want to have a lot of programs for young people. That's how I look at it.
I don't have a dream church because I already have a church and it's already existing. Oh, don't be so ridiculous. I told you I already have a church. Let's not talk about perfect church. But God, it's a religion that comes from, that was born out of love. So I think that will make it perfect.
If I have my own dream church, I want to be at that church is all members in the inside of the church is a worshiper, believe in God. They have a personal relationship to God, not only in outside appearance, in the inside. All what they can do is Christ in their life. That is to be a good servant to the Lord. Whatever might be, God is always in his life. That is a church that I want to be.
Dream church, like, are you talking about the structure, the way it looks? Well, I don't think we should get into that because it's too diverse. I say anything? Well, of course, everybody's welcome, right? So, of course, we have different priests anyway. We have Filipinos and African, what's the other one? Trinidad. So if we can get more different, like say Oriental. Well, we did have a Chinese before, right? And Vietnamese. So different kind of things to attract more different people to come into the church, right? And of course, one thing I would like to have is like the mass, not just like late afternoon and Sunday. You know what I mean? That's a typical thing because a lot of people would like to go to church later than 12:30 out. You know what I mean? If this is like, well, the church I go to, right? Specifically, and more seating capacity. Our church is a bit small, where I go to. I noticed that, of course, a lot of people are CNE, right? CNE means they only go to church at Christmas and Easter. And that's where there's so many people coming in, right? And then you see a lot of people like standing outside and they don't really get what the priests are saying because they're outside. They don't hear anything what the priest is saying, right? Or what's going on inside. So seating capacity for a bigger church, can hold more people. Basically, that's what I would like to see. And I can't think of anything else right now, on the top of my head.
I don't know. Happy people. I don't know, man. It's a random question. I can't. That's. I don't know. I'd have to think about that for a second, I guess. Could you like repeat the question? I don't know, man. I honestly can't answer this. I'm sorry.
I would actually say I would actually build a mosque. That's what I would say. That's what it's about. We all have different religion. We all came from the same place because we're all different, you know. So that's make beliefs, you know.
Oh, gee, that's a hard one. Lots of groceries. I don't know what else to say because either gold or groceries, one or the other. Okay. Well, I can use one to get the other, right? So.
If I had my own dream church, I would imagine that there would be a play area for all the children of all ages inside the congregation, so they can enjoy the sermon and play. And there would also be some form of program for every age group. And it would be an open concept so that people aren't hidden in rooms, so it's more open and more friendly. Yeah.
Well, I would go out and get more congregation, right? I will get more people to come to church every Sunday. A medium-sized building, not too big. Medium-sized.
Well, some of my family, the early Canadians, a couple hundred years ago, more or less, were actually orange. So if I promoted it as an orange church, people might find that funny. Well, no one admit it unless you're Protestant.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. You have a good day. Excellent. Yep. Excellent.